Hello guys, Robert1 here coming at you with a new Yu-Gi-Oh video where we are going to be talking about some new anime cards being released to us. Well, currently in the OCG, but probably to us in a Duelist pack or a Legendary Duelist pack, or in some other form, maybe in a Legendary Duelist such as that. Legendary Duelist is a Duelist pack, so maybe in a Dragons of Legend or any set similar to that. But yeah, we have got some new cards coming out from the Champion Pack 2020 in the OCG. We have got GX cards and ARC V cards and some Zexal cards that I don't think have been announced yet. But we have got confirmation from a picture of the artwork on one of the packs that we will be getting some number cards. So maybe we'll all be able to finish our number collections at some point. But without further ado, let's actually get into this video so we can see what these cards do and just give you a general thought on them. So let's go ahead, starting off with the first new Cardian support, which is Flower Cardian Cherry Blossom. It's a level 3, obviously a warrior. It looks like the other level 3 Cardian that just special summons itself by like drawing if it's Cardian special summon it, or sends a graveyard and it's a Cardian special summon. I don't know. It's been a while since I've read a Cardian card, but yeah. Let's actually get into its effect though to see what it does. So if you control a level 2 or lower Flower Cardian monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. Also, you cannot normal summon monsters for the rest of the turn except Flower Cardian monsters. So it's got a basic effect of Cardians where if you control a lower level than the actual level of the monster, you can special summon it. Basic effect of every Cardian. Okay. Its second effect is, once per turn you contribute one Flower Cardian monster, so any Cardian, including itself. Draw one card, and if you do, show it. Then if it is a Flower Cardian monster, you can take one Flower Cardian monster from your deck, except Flower Cardian Cherry Blossom, and either add it to your hand or special summon it, otherwise send it to the graveyard. That's very good. That's very good for one specific reason. If you've drawn a Cardian, you literally just get a free Cardian. You get a free Cardian that you can do whatever you want with. And also it's very good because for the simple fact that you get to either add a Cardian from your deck to your hand, or you get to summon a Cardian directly from your deck. Now, this Cardian could be the green one that says that you're going to just get a free draw by shuffling back a Cardian from a graveyard, which you've conveniently placed there thanks to this card's effect. You could get the one that says end the battle phase. You could get the tuner. You could get pretty much any Cardian from your deck and either summon it for free or just literally add it to your hand, which is really nice. Like, this is going to help Cardians quite a bit, I think, just because of that. And like, sure, maybe having a level 2 or lower is a bit of a stretch in Cardians, because I know there's like one level 1 monster that is the only normal summon in the deck. I don't know if there is a level 2. I know there's like anywhere from 5 and up, and there's like another level 3 that is the one that looks similar to this. But I wonder what they're going to do with that, and I want to see what happens with this, because this seems like a good card for Cardians especially, and it could actually make them a bit more consistent in general. But let's go into the next card, which is Super All In. Not similar to the Super Koi Koi that I'm assuming. So normal spell card. Its effect is return one synchro monster you control to the extra deck. So I'm having to get rid of one of my synchro monsters that I've took all my resources to make. Okay. And if you do, special summon 4 level 4 Cardian monsters from your graveyard. Okay. Then draw one card from your extra deck, and if you do, reveal it. Then if it is a Flower Cardian monster, you can special summon it, ignoring summoning conditions. Okay. Okay, so it's a free summon of a Cardian, so you end up with 5 Cardians, meaning you're going to be able to make your level 10. Now, what's the downside? Otherwise, destroy as many monsters you control as possible, and if you do, half your life points. So bad. Like, I don't think this is worth it, in all honesty, in Cardians. For the pure fact that it says, one, you return a synchro monster, so you're returning something that you put all your effort into making, and 2, if you draw one of your many Cardian spells that you play, then you just end up destroying everything you've made that turn, and also you half your life points. That's literally saying, yeah, I'm going all in to try and win, but at the same time, I just lose if I do it. I honestly like. I guess if you did stack your deck beforehand with like flower gathering or something like that, it's all right. But honestly, the risk of this card failing you if you don't have like flower gathering or the spell that does stack your deck, then it it just seems very bad. It honestly does. I don't think this card can be justified outside of that one situation. It might be a two of just because you can stack your deck in Cardians, and that's not a bad thing. But the risk seems very high, honestly. Um, yeah, what's the second effect though? Once per turn during the end phase, if this card is in your graveyard because it was sent there by a File Cardian monster effect this turn, you can add one spell trap card from your graveyard to your hand. All right, so that's okay then. You've drawn it off a Flower Cardian, you send it to the graveyard, and then during the end phase you can recycle any spell from your graveyard, including this one. So it means you're guaranteeing yourself a way to recycle your spells and traps, which is nice. But at the same time, its first effect is just very risky, and I feel like that's a bit deadly. But hey, it's Cardians. The deck has always been like a risk factor outside of when you stack it. But it's nonetheless, it is a very, very good card in general, and if it goes off, you're most likely going to be in a very good situation. But if it doesn't, then have mercy on your soul. Simple as it's a luck game at that point. Anyway, that's the Cardian support from the looks of it. Let's see what else we got. So we've got a Glacier Beast, Blizzard Wolf. So they're saying Glacier Beast instead of Gladiator Beast now. Okay. Level 4 Aqua Effect monster. 1400 attack, 700 defense. When a monster declares an attack, you can negate the attack, and if you do, special summon one level 4 or lower water monster from your hand, except Glacier Beast, Blizzard Wolf. Okay. At the start of your battle phase, if you control no monsters and this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card in attack position, but banish it when it leaves the field. So, when an attack is declared, when a monster declares an attack, you can negate that attack. And then you just get to special summon a level 4 water monster from your hand. It's a bit slow because you have to enter the battle phase, but it gives you instant access into main phase 2, being able to make stuff like Bahamut Shark, which is nice if you are special summoning a level 4. So I guess it has its perks there, but the fact is you have to use your battle phase. And at the start of your opponent's battle phase, you can special summon it from the graveyard if you have no monsters, but at the same time, that's not that good because sure, you're getting a free summon and a free negate attack, but it doesn't mean that you're going to win. It seems a bit slow to me, and I don't really like that. But hey, there's got to be more Glacier Beasts, right? And this is a level 3, so Bahamut Shark is already off the table if you're playing Glacier Beasts. But Glacier Beast Polar Penguin. Okay, 800 attack, 1000 defense. You can only use one of these effects per turn. Okay, so you can only use one of its effects. You can only use one of the second and first effect of this card's name per turn. Only once that. So, okay. If this card is special summoned, you can target one monster your opponent controls, return it to the hand. Okay. If this card is on the field is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can target one card your opponent controls, return it to the hand. It's a tuner. It's a tuner. I don't think it's that good, to be completely honest. Just having the fact that you can return cards to the hand is nice, but at this point, you might as well play Penguin Soldier. In all honesty, like, come on. Hey, look, this is their synchro monster. So Glacier Beast, Iceberg Narwhal. Okay, it's got a little narwhal in his hand there. Level 7 synchro, 2700, 1600, 1 tuner, 1 plus non-tuner water monsters. Okay. You can only use the second effect once. Each time another monster you control is destroyed by a battle with an opponent's attacking attacking monster or by an opponent's card effect, inflict 600 damage to your opponent. So your monster has to be destroyed each time another monster your monster has to die for you just to burn your opponent for 1600. For 600. That's pretty bad. During the battle phase, when your opponent activates a card or effect while you control another monster, quick effect, you can negate the activation if you destroy that card. Only during the battle phase? I don't rate this. I don't rate Glacier Beasts. I don't think they're good. I just don't. Well, let's get into this. So, fossil cards. And as we can see, we got the Fossil Skull Warrior here. We got Chaos Number, Numeron Chaos Gate. So it looks like we are getting number 1 to 4 finally. And we get a Sockets Roll. Oh, so we're also getting the appliances. Yeah, okay, cool. But let's see what these fossils do. So these are the alligator guys stuff, if I remember right. It's been a while. So Weathering Soldier, or Elphorescent, so Tag Force, it was called Elphorescent Knight. Okay, I'm just going to go with these names because Tag Force. So level 4 Earth Rock effect, 2,000 attack, and 1,200 defense. So it's got a very big body. Okay. You can use the first effect of this card's name 1%. Okay. If this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, or if this card is destroyed by battle, you can add from your deck to your hand either one Fossil Fusion or one card that specifically lists Fossil Fusion in its text, except Weathering Soldier. Okay? Once per turn during the end phase, this card loses 600 attack. I mean, free 2k body, and if it's sent to the graveyard by an effect, you get to search a Fossil Fusion. I see no downsides. So I am now going to read this. Fossil Warrior Skull Knight. Okay, so the 4Kids media. So we're probably going to get the 4Kids name. Level 6 Earth Rock Fusion. 2,400, 1,100 defense. 2,400 attack, 1,100 defense. One rock monster, Adamanti, plus one level 6 or 5 monster. Okay. Must be fusion summoned with Fossil Fusion. And you can only use the third effect of this card's name once per turn. If this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing damage. When this attacking card destroys an opponent's monster, destroys a monster by battle, you can activate this effect. This card can attack once again. Okay, so this card can attack twice, so it's got a BLS effect, and it's got piercing damage. Pretty good. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one monster on the field. Destroy that monster. I mean, free destruction. What's the Foolish Burial? The new Burial card, the one that sends from extra deck, could have synergy with these cards. Okay. Fossil Warrior Skullbone. Level 4 Earth Rock Fusion effect. 2,000 attack, 800 defense. One rock monster plus one level 4 or lower rock monster. Adamantipator, sorry. Must be fusion summoned with Fossil Fusion. You can only use the second phase once per turn. This card can make up to 2 attacks on monsters during each battle phase. Okay, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Add 1 time stream from your deck to your hand. I'm assuming that's another card that we're going to get to in a minute. Fossil Dragon Skoligos. I don't know why that's a dragon. That's clearly a T-Rex. Level 8 rock, 3,500 attack, 0 defense. 1 rock monster plus 1 level 8 or higher monster in your graveyard. Wait, have these all been in your graveyard? No, these are just... What? I'm assuming Fossil Fusion is a Miracle Fusion sort of thing then, which we're going to have to read. Must first be switched by Fossil Fusion. If this card battles an opponent's monster before damage calculation, you can switch the current attack and defense of that opponent's monster until the end of the damage step. Okay. So this just ensures that you're able to get over pretty much anything. If this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing damage. Okay. Double any battle damage that your opponent takes from battles involving their monster and this fusion summoned card. Huh. 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 Big damage. Very big damage. I like it. I want to play it in Adamantipator's. Skull Drag Fossils Dragons Skullgar. Is this also? No, that's Gold Ghost. 500 attack, 0 defense. One rock monster, one level 4 or lower rock monster in your graveyard. One level 4 monster in your graveyard. In your opponent's graveyard. Wait, was the other one opponent's graveyard too? In your opponent's graveyard. Okay. Okay. I need to read better because these are opponent's graveyards, whereas the normal ones are just anywhere. So, must first be special summon Philosophical Fusion, and you can only use it second phase once per turn. If this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage, and you can banish this card from your graveyard and add Fossil Fusion from your deck to your hand. So this just made the foolish card that sends card. I forgot its name. It's the foolish burial card that sends cards from your extra deck to the graveyard but pays half your life. A lot better. That made this a lot better. Because then you can just banish this, and then you get to search Fossil Fusion. But all of these seem to be able to do piercing battle damage, except for this one. But all the others seem to be able to do piercing battle damage. So it seems that this is very key to attacking different monsters. Okay, so this is Time Stream. So normal spell card, target one Fossil Fusion monster you control. Tribute that monster, and if you do, special summon from your extra deck one Fossil Fusion monster that is 2 levels higher than the tributed monster's original level. This is treated as a fusion summon with Fossil Fusion. Wait, so 6, 8. 6, 8. We're going into the big boys. We're going into the big boys. The big boys. For free. Okay. I like this. During your main phase, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card. You can banish both this card and one Fossil Fusion monster from your graveyard, and target one Fossil Fusion monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Oh, and it's got a nice little way to recur other fusion monsters. Alright, I like it. I think it's meta right now. Not really, but it's definitely got a lot of potential. Specimen Inspection, normal spell card. Reveal one Fossil Fusion in your hand, send one monster from your hand to the graveyard, and if you do, declare one monster type and level, and if you do that, your opponent sends one monster of the declared type and level from their hand or deck to the graveyard, if any. I'm gonna make you send my targets. Yeah? Feels pretty good. Miracle Rupture. Hey, it's Giant Soldier of Stone. Send one level 4 lower rock monster from your deck to the graveyard. Then, if Fossil Fusion is in your graveyard, draw one card. Adamantipator support. But that seems to be all of it. Interesting. Very interesting. I kind of want to read Fossil Fusion now real quick on the video just to get an idea of Fossil Fusion, because I actually haven't read Fossil Fusion because I was waiting for it. So we're going to actually have a look at Fossil Fusion real quick. There it is, Fossil Fusion. So fusion summon one Fossil Fusion monster from your extra deck by banishing fusion materials listed on it from either player's graveyard, and if you do, banish monsters from both graveyards. Neither player can target the special summoned monsters with effects. Neither player can target the summoned monster with effects. If a face-up Fossil Fusion monsters is... If a face-up Fossil Fusion monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, while this card is in your graveyard, you can add this card to your hand. Okay. So it's basically Miracle Fusion for any graveyard. So, not Adamantipator. So the Fossil deck, it looks really good. In all honesty, like looking at it in general, it has a lot of potential. Being a deck that one can upgrade it's basically got glorified Mars Chain, which is really nice. Just being able to upgrade into your big boy that says I'm going to attack you for big damage. It's able to use your opponent's graveyard. It's able to force your opponent to put cards in the graveyard and also put cards in the same time in the graveyard. Every fusion monster, other than the big boy here, has an effect to actually search out or destroy stuff, which is really nice. Making stuff like, you know what? We're gonna look at the foolish. We're gonna find the foolish first. So it's extra foolish burial. That's it. And extra has synergy with cards like extra foolish burial, and that's actually really good. Like you, it's just really good. Like literally, you don't set spell and trap cards. I would assume. So I'm looking at this and I'm thinking this deck actually has a lot of potential. It's definitely interesting to see what can happen with it, what can people do with it. I love how the fossil archetype has actually been released because when it was in the anime, it was looked really cool just to see. I forgot his name. Alligator Dundee guy. I forgot his name. He was the. I can even describe him. He had the crocodile on his back. He was a cowboy from Texas, no, from Australia. Um, and he also had the eye in the other dimension, which was cool. But it's honestly really cool to see these cards, honestly. But yeah, that's the fossil deck. Deck, it looks really cool. I'm honestly not happy about the Glacier Beasts. They seem to be really bad to me. I don't like them at all. And the Cardian support is very interesting as well. I want to see what Cardians do with this. But guys, that's the video. Tell me what you think of these cards in the comment section below. Did you enjoy the video? Do you want to see more videos like this? Please press the like button and comment in the comment section below your thoughts about these cards. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. This has been Fossils, Glacier Beasts, and new Cardian support. Later, Robert One is signing out.